Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're taking care. Today, I will address the elephant in the room, the not so elephant, if you will say, my weight loss. As of late, I have been getting a lot of comments and chat messages during live streams about me losing weight. A lot of folks are really concerned about making a statement like that. They don't want to offend me. So first off, I'm fine with it. It actually is more humbling than anything that not only can I see the difference, but you guys are as well. And it apparently is enough of a difference that people want to comment on that. So that's great, and I appreciate it. I don't have any health concerns or anything. This is just weight loss, nothing more. So I know that, gets into some people's heads when you see a drastic weight loss in a person. There's multiple factors that you can, think that, something bad's happening. Nah, we're good. But I have been asked how I've lost my weight. What have I done differently? And to be frank and honest, nothing. I have done zero. So my lifestyle is what it is. I haven't gone out to lose the weight. This was not something that I am actively pursuing. It's just something that happened. There's three factors that are attributing to it. So first and foremost is exercise. You guys see me out walking all the time. I did exercise quite a bit back in Canada, walking, bicycling. When I did my daily steps, weather permitting, I did quite a few. I'm more consistent here, so I do daily walks. I do anywhere between 10 to 12,000 steps a day. When it was really hot, I was only doing 5,000 or 6,000. So, it's not excessive. They say for good health, you should do 10,000 steps. So I'm trying to match that. And that was the only conscious choice I've been doing. I have, my watch has a pedometer built into it. So I track my steps. And I'll do it in stages. I have my morning walk and I'll have an evening walk. That's it. The other two factors are combined. And that's mental health and diet. My biggest issue with my reason I had weight gain was my mental health. I was in a bad state. I mentioned it before. The pandemic did me no favors. I became a bit of a hermit, a recluse, scared. So that was not great. Add on top of that, I was working a job that I did not enjoy. And that's not just my last job I had. That was work in general in North America. The focus in North America, the work ethic that we go through, was detrimental to my personal health. And that is the working. Is it working to live, not living to work type of thing? Like you're putting in your 8-9 hours a day, and it's a slog. Management coming down on you all the time. It's a bloody nightmare. And add on top of that, you're talking with people. I did customer service, so I was dealing with people that were angry all the time anyway. So that doesn't make for a positive work experience. So, and I worked from home. So I'd be getting up in the morning, having my breakfast and coffee, and logging into a job that I really didn't like. And that's not good for you. There's nothing about that lifestyle that is good. The fact that I have taken 6 months, basically, to recover and recuperate is indicative of what the state I was in back home. Also because of the mental health problems, diet becomes something you can't control. Eating junk food, eating garbage, eating unhealthy. That's just kind of what you do when you're in that mental state. Hello.
Hello.
That was very cool. Yeah, it's not a... it's an endless cycle between the two. So you eat garbage, you feel like garbage, you look like garbage, you feel like garbage, you eat garbage. It's just never ends. And it's hard to break it. And the other part of it too is that even if I wanted to eat healthier, the cost of living in Canada for healthier foods was prohibitive. The fact that it's cheaper to buy junk food than it is to buy health food is a travesty in North America. It shouldn't be that way. You should not have to be wealthy to be healthy. So I did not appreciate that. So get here. And the first 3 months living in Bangkok, I lost weight initially when I got there. Then I kind of plateaued. And I think that was mostly because of the diet that I had in Bangkok. The one thing I noticed when I got to Cambodia was the balance of protein and vegetable was better. Whereas in Thailand, I found that the protein quotient was higher. Also, you know, there was a lot of sugar still in the diet there. My own fault too. I mean, I was having like those, instant coffees in the morning that was all sweetened condensed milk, sugar, instant coffee, instant gratification. And then 7-Eleven was right downstairs. So, that's hard to stay away from. And so I still had a Western influence living in Thailand. That's what I'm getting at. Even though I was away from the West, there was still a Western influence on my diet. And again, personal choice. It would have been easy to stay away from it too. But here, I don't have those opportunities nearly as easily. The closest 7-Eleven is a kilometer away. So I can't just pop downstairs and grab something yummy and go back up. So I have been eating a lot more local, a lot more fresh food since I got here. And also, my mental health has gotten a lot better since I got here. I have been happier, a lot happier. I smile a lot more. I am just in a really good mood. And I've gone from wearing frumpy clothes to more tight-fitting clothes. And this is on purpose for me. I still see myself as heavy, even though others are commenting that, I'm looking good. In my head, I still see the places where I want to work harder. And that's fine, because it's like I'm not belittling myself over it. If I stayed here, I'd still be happy. But I am going to get to the gym. Frank has said he will help me, get onto a routine for working out. I need to work on my upper body. My lower body is fine. All the walking and the bicycling and everything I've done, my legs and that are all in pretty good shape. But I could use some help up here. But yeah, because of the comments, I did go back and take a look at some of my earlier videos and stuff, and there's a huge difference. My face is definitely thinner. My torso is definitely thinner. Like the shorts that I wear, these are size 35. I bought them when I left home. I'm about a 32 now. I need to get new shorts. These do not fit at all. They are like they're making me look heavier because of the fact that there's so much fabric that when I do the belt up and I tighten it up, I have all this extra fabric that's sitting there. So that's my next step, is to get some thinner shorts. I'm going to try to get down to a size 30. That is a level I was at previously that I was content with, and I was a size 30 for a number of years. It was easy to go shopping. It was 30 inseam, 30 waist, easy. Then I got to 32 and I was like, it's not so bad. When I got to 42, that was an issue. I don't think I ever got to 42. I think biggest I ever purchased was 38. But those are still tight. Yeah, so this is not the first time I've been heavier. I think I was heavier than I've been. But yeah, I lost weight over 20 years ago. And that was, again, another time where I changed my diet in Canada. But at that point, I went on trying to think, today we would call it a keto diet. And that worked well for me. But I'm happier with this. The other thing, diet-wise, that has made a huge difference is the foods. Having access to local products. So everywhere that I go, if I'm going to the market to buy my own groceries, it's all local. If I go to the restaurants to buy food, it's all local. They don't, you don't have everything sourced and shipped in from, food companies and all that. Everyone goes shopping and does their own thing here. And that is pretty amazing. Also, like the chili sauce that I buy, when I look at the ingredients list, it's all words I can read, garlic, chili, vinegar, sugar, those things. It's like, oh, okay. It's not a chemical concoction, is what I'm alluding to. And I honestly, getting away from all the processed foods and being in a happier and healthier environment, I think those two things are the key parts for me. Just being happy was easy to say. Because I'm happy, I'm not sad, not depressed. I'm not eating crap because I'm feeling guilty for being fat and all that other stuff. And it's a shitty cycle to be in. So if you are stuck in that and you're trying to break free, my hat is off to you. I hope you don't have to go to the extreme like I did and travel halfway around the world to find a change and a difference. But sometimes a radical shift is what you need to better yourself. So it's what I needed, for sure. So the journey for myself is just starting. It'll be continuing on for quite a while. Next stage is to get some exercise in that I'm not used to doing, and that's going to be miserable. But I think the side effect that I want to get, that I'm curious to do, is to increase my flexibility. As I've gotten older, it's harder and harder and harder to pick things up off the floor, to bend down, and all that kind of stuff. Your flexibility just kind of falls to the wayside, and it is rough. That's a tough one to accept. So I will be getting into some yoga once I've gotten into better shape and see what I can do. And again, as I'm getting older, I am going to have to focus more and more and more attention onto my physical health in order to maintain my health. So might as well start now. Don't put it off any longer. Just live a positive and happy life. So that's it. So honestly, if you guys want to ever leave a comment for anything like that, don't worry. It's good. Saying a positive thing is a positive thing. I know a lot of people in the current things like, the fat is good and all that kind of stuff. I will say for myself, it's not. Being heavy was not good for me. I was having problems breathing because I had all that weight pushing up against my diaphragm when I bent over and doing things. My energy levels were tanked. So if you are on the fence about losing weight and thinking that you'll be fine, no. I'm pretty sure if I maintain this that I'll be adding another 5 or 10 years to my life, because I didn't know. It was questionable there. But anyway, enough of that shit. I hope you guys didn't mind this little ramble about things. It was asked for me to do this. I appreciate it, because I talk about it in a lot of my videos, but to make something just dedicated talking about it specifically. So now this is a place that we can have that conversation. You know, and if there's other things that you want to know more about, ask. You know, if there's something you want to see a video on, ask. I am more than happy to try to make the content if you are interested. But anyway, I'm going to wander off and head home. If you do like my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, there'll be a link over here to another one of my videos if you are so inclined and you want to see something else. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.